Just have fun for an hour.
Hello.
What up, y'all?
Sandwich time.
Sandwich chat. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Oh man, I'll say this. I'll say this at the beginning. Okay, ready?
Okay.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, click. All right. 1, 2, 3, clap.
Clap. 1, 2, 3, clap.
Clap. Great. Welcome everybody to the bonus disc.
What up?
Okay, so I was just about to say this and I was like, no, we have to say it on the podcast. I am so hungry right now. So I just got a haircut, got my hair did. It's a little flat because you've got a sandwich. Look at that. Oh,
I made
frick,
myself a
that is
sandwich.
so...
Now, this is not my favorite sandwich. It's one of those quick on the goes. I've got turkey. Oh, actually, no. Jessica got oven roasted chicken. Sliced chicken.
I like it. Yep. So turkey is like it only gets seen at Thanksgiving and in sandwiches. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like turkey owes sandwiches its, existence.
A real debt.
Yeah. Well, I guess yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, so turkey, no, this is sliced chicken, oven breast chicken. It's got a different like texture, a little bit.
Yeah.
Like it crumbles apart a little bit more.
Yep.
Than turkey. Iceberg lettuce, tomato, mayo.
Oh, tomato, yuck.
I know you don't like tomato. That might be the most controversial thing about this episode.
Yeah. Okay.
I think we'll agree on most things, but tomato you've never liked.
Oh,
but you do
no.
like tomato sauce. You love a pizza.
I love pizza. I love ketchup. Pasta. We do this one thing we call it hot tomato oil, which actually we saw on diners, drive-ins, and dives.
Hot tomato oil. Yum.
I can't remember the restaurant. It was called it wasn't Serendipity. Something. Anyways, guy, goes to this restaurant.
Yeah.
And basically you take garlic and olive oil, like a bunch of it, and you steep the garlic in the olive oil, and then you put in crushed tomatoes, not crushed, whole San Marzano tomatoes.
Okay.
And put that in there, and then put that all in the Vitamix. Look up hot tomato oil. Put that in the Vitamix, and then you put it back in the pan and just let it just hang out for an hour. I think there's some sugar, some sriracha, salt and pepper, I'm sure.
Yum.
And then, bro,
it's dipping. Is it a dipping sauce?
Yeah, it's just a tomato sauce that you dip. Like we make pizza dough and dip it in it. It is so freaking good. It's one of my
but like raw tomato, you're not into. You don't like it. You never have been.
Exactly. Don't like it. Although just wait. Just wait.
Okay.
We'll have some tomato chat.
Great.
But I got my hair did this morning. I've been going to this barber. So I texted a friend of mine. I needed a haircut super bad. I couldn't get into my normal person. And I texted a friend, and I know he does haircuts.
Yeah.
He cut my hair before a couple times. Well, actually only one time. Before COVID. And I was like, bro, this is a Hail Mary, I know, but I need a fade like tomorrow. Is there any chance? This is right before Christmas.
Anthony's phone call to this guy. I need a fade by tomorrow.
That's like his specialty. He does fades really well.
Okay, got it.
And so he's like, dude, because he does it to himself, does it to his kid,
Sure.
Just at his house.
He's fading all over. He's fading everyone all over the place.
Totally. If you see a fade at Cumberland, likely Philip did it. But actually, he's out of the biz, and it was all just for fun for friends.
He came out of retirement for you.
No, so he goes. He's like, I'm gone this week. Let me send you to my barber.
Okay.
And I was like, I've never been to like a barber shop.
Okay, so a barber's barber you're going to right now.
A barber's barber. And dude, it's called Boardroom for Men. Okay, you walk in, it's like, this is for men. You know what I mean?
We play baseball games on the it's the winter. We play football games on the TV screens, and there's babes. Were there any babe posters?
Nope. No babes.
Okay, yeah, that's probably not. This is for you can't get away with that in 2023. Babes.
Yeah. Plus, this is like it's classy. So it's like all dark woods. There's a pool table right when you walk in.
Stogies? Anybody smoking a stogie?
They're probably stogs. Okay. But you walk in and the receptionist says, "Can I get you a beer?" And I was like, "Yes."
Wait, I thought you weren't drinking.
Well, yeah. No. So that was pre-Christmas.
I thought this barbershop was so good that it totally eliminated your New Year's resolution.
Oh, right. No. Okay, so
pre-Christmas.
And by the way, everybody, that's a good friend right there. He remembered. And he just called me out.
Called you out on it. I said, "How dare you?" Even in a barbershop.
Nope. So I walked in. Well, also my haircut this morning was at 10:30 a.m. So now, I'm not saying I.
Wait, so this isn't even this morning's haircut. It was the previous haircut.
Yeah, this is the first. This is my third time today.
The third time what?
Sorry, today was my third haircut there. I got 2 in December. Yes, sorry.
I was so confused. I am still waiting with bated breath to find out why you're telling the story when we're talking about tomatoes.
Oh, sorry. Okay. No, I didn't drink a beer, and I have the 100 dry days.
Right.
100 days dry in 2023. Feeling great. Can't wait to talk about that on a different episode.
Yeah.
Anyways, I wanted to prepare for my one word, and I had some errands to run, and I had a haircut, didn't get to take a shower, and I didn't get to get lunch.
Oh no.
Because my plan was the only sandwich shop that was like quick and easy is partner to Jimmy John's.
Right. And have we talked about this? I like Jimmy John's. Do you like
Jimmy John's? I like good.
We were talking about the unwich, remember?
Their unwich rules. I kind of think their ham smells sort of weird when you eat it.
A little wet.
It's a little wet, and it's a little like I don't know. I continue to order it because I forget that it smells weird. So I have transitioned more to the turkey there.
I like the turkey there.
I like the turkey there better. But Health Halo, more meat on it's better. So I usually get the turkey ham, and then it's got the ham problem. So.
Smelly ham. But you did not get a sandwich. So is this really rude for me to keep eating the sandwich?
Do it. I know. Is that Pepperidge Farm bread or no Country? He's eating. He's
Sara Lee.
Sara Lee. Okay.
A little thick. Right. Look at how thick this is. Too thick.
Yeah, that's a thick boy. Actually, I don't mind a thick boy. But
okay. THICC.
White bread has that chew to it. White bread, and I can see you licking your teeth because you got a little bit of that. Like
sticks on there.
Yep. See, we know our sandwiches.
Yeah. Okay. So this is. I think I'm going to title this episode "The Great Sandwich Draft." We will get there.
Okay.
We're going to do a sandwich draft, but we need to talk. In the sandwich draft, we each get 5 sandwiches. Here are the rules, just so you know, for this sandwich draft. We're going to alternate. We're each going to pick a sandwich. Yep. And if you pick a sandwich, I can't eat that sandwich the rest of my life.
Oh, what? No way, dude.
I mean, not really, but that's the game. That's how serious you have to be about your top 5 sandwiches.
Okay.
So you get them on your sandwich team. You can eat them for the rest of your life. But if you lose out and I get a sandwich you love, sorry, too bad. That's going to be the sandwich draft.
Dude,
that's why we need to talk sandwiches beforehand, because we need to get some things out of our system.
Okay, so those are some high stakes. I'm trying to look up the name of my favorite sandwich place. Because I forgot to look it up. So I'm looking something up and you're eating a sandwich. This is great podcast.
It's thrilling radio.
Found it.
Okay.
Oh,
but
gosh.
Before we started, you said this is a similar episode to the cracker episode.
Yeah, this is so when we did Perfect Cracker,
Classic.
We had the cracker off.
Yeah, two crackers talking crackers. I think that was.
Yep. That was. My main motivation was that I wanted to talk about the Triscuit, and it was like an ode to the Triscuit. And dude, check this out. Did you know the first bite of food I had in 2023? Do you know what it was?
A cracker? A Triscuit?
A Triscuit.
Yum. And that woven wheat.
I know. That side of a Borg ship.
Did you have anything on the Triscuit? Any garnish?
Nope. It was the morning after our like New Year's Eve party.
Mm-hmm.
And I woke up and I was making coffee and there's a box of Triscuits.
So this wasn't like 4, 3, 2, 1 right. For all acquaint, and you're eating Triscuits in the corner.
Just shoveling Triscuits. I guess if that's, I probably had like an M&M then.
Okay. Yeah.
No, see, so dude, we had a weird New Year's where there was a huge football game.
Uh-huh.
UGA, who like, we don't really care about this stuff, but
University of Georgia.
Yeah, Bulldogs.
Okay.
And they were playing Ohio State.
Okay.
It was actually an incredible game, and it finished at 12:01.
Wow.
AM. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So like, we've got Aaron and like my Aaron, not Mr. Aaron, and Alyssa, so Mr. Aaron's wife, and all our kids going like 3, 2, 1. Yeah. But like everybody else is like super tense about this like super close football game that was like down to just is this poor guy gonna miss a field goal attempt?
Right.
Which I feel super bad about, like cheering for somebody to not do good.
I'm the worst sports fan because all I want is everyone to do good. And I just want everyone to have fun and everyone to win.
Totally.
And that never happens. No one ever has much fun, it doesn't seem to me. And somebody's always a loser and goes off and they lost. That's sad.
Oh, it's like laces out, right? Finkel and Einhorn. That's what happened to this poor dude. Spoiler alert, Ohio State was down by 1. And if this guy with 8 seconds left had gotten that field goal attempt, they would have won.
Right.
And all of Georgia would have been sad.
Mm-hmm.
But all of Ohio would have been happy.
Yeah.
So
you're talking about millions of people here.
I know. So like, you feel really bad. So like he misses and we're like, yay! Like freaking out. Like 12. Like the first thing of 2023 was that we went outside, we did sparkler or like, fireworks and stuff.
Yeah. And you're popping M&Ms at this point?
Well, actually, I'm not sure that I even had anything more. So it's actually possible that
it could be the Triscuit
was the first bite. And I didn't do it ironically or intentionally. It was just there.
Okay, well, get ready for this. If we're going for what I ate the next morning, first thing I ate on January 1st, New Year's Day, a sandwich.
Whoa.
I ate a breakfast sandwich at the airport.
Oh.
I was flying out at 6 a.m.
Oh, right.
From Indianapolis airport. Took me 17 and a half hours to get home.
Oh, geez.
First thing I ate was, I was like, I'm not feeling that hungry just because like, we're not going to eat for a long time. Because we had a layover at O'Hare running. But Kevin McAllister style.
Yep.
Through the airport. You're not going to be able to eat anything. And I was like, not hungry really, but I'll go get like a coffee at this place.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, I was looking at their bagel sandwiches. Bagel breakfast sandwich. So I got a egg, bacon, and pepper jack on an everything bagel sandwich.
Oh man, dude.
And that's the first thing I ate. Woo! Hooray! Hooray!
Yay!
That's why. So that really fits this perfect or the sandwich
Happy
draft
New Year.
episode. Happy
Yay!
New Year.
Okay. One set of ground rules I wanted to set before we started this.
Please do.
14 minutes in, while you continue to savor your sandwich and you have that breadstick. Ooh, I love the Millennium Falcon move that you just did. So the last couple of bites of like a flat type bread sandwich, like a sandwich or sandwich bread sandwich. I don't know.
If you're doing the traditional, and this is what we probably have to talk about. The traditional, what you
Right.
think of when you think of sandwiches is 2 slices of bread, right? Sliced bread
Right.
sandwich.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So like when you go to Jimmy John's, you can get bread on a hoagie roll or on sandwich bread, right?
Yep.
Isn't that
They
what
call
it's
it
called?
sandwich bread, I believe.
I think, yeah.
Yep.
So I love that last bite when you rotate like the Millennium
Instead
Falcon.
of putting it flat in, I rotated it.
Yes, that's it. That's how you do it.
Get more mouthfeel that way.
You just cut that lettuce with your floss with that lettuce.
I also have Vlasic hot and sweet pickles on here.
Oh, dude, that is delicious. So we're gonna need to talk accoutrements,
right?
Okay, but one thing we're not going to talk about, you and I texted about this, are the fried chicken sandwich.
Its own episode. We need to do a Chicken Wars episode.
Because I kind of think the fried chicken sandwich is the king of all sandwiches, and it has crushed the burger as the top selling sandwich in America.
Right.
It is now the number one. It's number one. So that
USA.
USA. Capitalism.
Okay, so chicken sandwich is out.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that might be the most controversial of these 3 that are out that I think you're going to mention.
Yep.
Hamburger sandwich is out.
The hamburger sandwich. Now, that's another problem. And, we love to debate this kind of stuff. Is a hamburger a sandwich? Is a cheeseburger a sandwich?
No, I don't. I mean, when you said, Anthony, when you texted me and said, I had another idea. You said, no, we got to do perfect sandwich.
Yep.
When you said, no, we're doing perfect sandwich in January, I did not think hamburger.
Yep.
I did not think chicken sandwich. And I did not think, is hot dog a sandwich? You know what? I've never thought of this. Is hot dog a sandwich? Shut up. No. So I did. But so hot dog is just out. Throw that away. Hamburger I can see, and chicken sandwich I can certainly see. As people saying you should include that, but we are not going to include those things.
Nope. We're not going to debate those things. We're not going to include those things. And actually, I think technically a cheeseburger is a sandwich, but it's so its own thing. It is. Like, I think a cheeseburger is. Okay.
It is.
It's not a sandwich. It's a cheeseburger, or you prefer the hamburger. I prefer the cheeseburger, but still.
Right. And I do say hamburger sandwich ironically. I like saying the words hamburger sandwich together when I'm hungry and Jack's off to work. I say, Jack, can you get your dear old dad a McDonald's hamburger sandwich and bring it home to him? I love it. And I was getting a little chuckle out of it.
Oh, it's perfect. And it's Good Will Hunting, right?
Yeah.
Where we heard that. And I laugh every time in that movie. Because they say it perfect. And those are perfect. That's perfect movie food. Like, they have a bag of those, right? And they're just
a bag of them.
Chucking them about.
He does that on Iron Man 2. The first thing he gets when he gets back from being held hostage in a cave is a bag of cheeseburgers from Burger King.
Right?
Uh-huh.
Dang, bro.
Okay. So those 3 are out.
That's
one of the rules. In our conversation about sandwiches, they are the items that shall not be named.
Right.
Now.
Yeah.
I was thinking before we get to the draft, we could also talk about the 4 elements of a sandwich that I Googled.
Yeah. Yep. Oh yeah. Okay. Is this in our rundown? We were texting.
Yeah. I did quite a bit of Googling about what is a sandwich.
And
of course there was is the hot dog a sandwich?
Well, isn't the hot dog actually technically a taco?
Oh yeah. Right. Is the Choco Taco a sandwich?
Yeah, is it? I mean, I was talking about this with that group on New Year's Eve.
Right.
And a really interesting thing was said by one of my friends. He said, the Supreme Court was ruling on, like, what is porn.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay, this is, I don't know, the 90s.
Okay.
This
went in an odd direction, but I'm with you so far.
Okay. He said, "What is porn?" And what one of the justices said, "You know it when you see it."
Okay. Interesting.
So he was like, "That's why I know a hot dog is not a sandwich."
I'm with this guy. Whoever's saying this to you, I'm pretty much with him. I think another confusion is the verb sandwiched. Means you're pressed between two things.
Sure.
And so then people are like, well, technically a sandwich can be anything sandwich, but pressed between any two things.
Right. Yeah. Right.
But you're missing the point. And you've got the ice cream sandwich. We're not talking about that.
Right.
Talking about the thing that popped into your head when we said the word sandwich.
Yes. It's the common sense. It's you know it when you see it. It's not when, me and Aaron hug Lily as a group or Lily and Isla, and it's Lily and Isla
it's not
sandwich.
It's not a family sandwich. That's not what we're talking about, a family sandwich. Right. Now, so I guess the other question that might be controversial is, are we also discussing the submarine sandwich here? Or the hoagie? Lots of people, the hoagie, the grinder,
navy beans meatloaf sandwich. Yep. Yep.
So can I just suggest, for podcast purposes, that we also punt that, because I do want to do perfect sub. And this is like, I want to do perfect fast food sub. I want to do perfect fast food burger, and I want to do the chicken wars at some point.
Okay. Yeah, I'm looking down at my perfect 5. Okay. Not a sub, not a sub. Is a sub, not a sub. Could be a sub.
Okay. Here's what we'll do. Okay. I'll allow sub in the draft.
Okay, got it. All right. Okay.
Great.
All right.
But can we discuss the 4 elements of a sandwich that I...
Yes. Oh, man.
That I Googled.
Bro, it's stupid how hungry I am.
Okay.
Stupid.
First,
idiot.
How about I list the... Oh, he's so mad at himself.
No, dude, I'm here for it. I have this iced chai tea latte. I didn't have time to go to Jimmy John's, but I did have time to pull through Starbucks. And all I have left is this ice. Let me tell you,
what I'm seeing him holding is just melted. So it's like this real thin looking.
Look at that.
It's just like you drank it all, and it's just the ice with a little bit of that left over.
It's chai tea kissed ice.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
It's like it's like the La Croix of chai tea lattes.
Yep. It's something you would never drink somebody else's of.
Oh no.
You know what I mean?
Unless like it's not a dare or something. Yeah.
Yeah, not even your kid. You know what I mean?
Oh no.
But if it's yours,
maybe if I'm really thirsty and my kid had just melted ice, I would drink that. Melted ice water. Okay, here are the 4 that I liked most.
Okay.
Some of the places were like, there's only 3. And other places were like 9. No. I like these 4. Bread.
Yep.
Spread. And I wish they all rhyme, but they don't. Bread. Spread. Filling and garnish.
Okay. You could say, and with all that, you're fed.
And at the end of the day, you're fed. So bread, spread, filling, garnish. So bread is self-explanatory. Bread. And this can, and I mean, there's white, there's wheat. Here, let's do this. Let's just alternate and see when we run out. I'll say a type of bread, then you do, and then we'll alternate. White.
Okay. Wheat.
Rye.
Flat.
Wait, I think I might be out already.
Marble?
Marble. Yeah, but marble, rye. Oh, pumpernickel.
Ooh. Let's see. Irish soda.
Oh, that's good. Focaccia.
Ooh, dude, watch your language, brah.
We're gonna have to
bleep that.
Yep.
Oh man. Okay. Sunflower seed.
Oh, dang, that's good. I think I mean, this is a hard game because you think you could go forever, and now I'm already out of breads, but there are a lot of breads you can have.
Ancient grain,
Mm-hmm.
gluten free.
9 grain, 12 grain. Oh, gluten free. That's good.
Oh yeah, 13 grain for Ezekiel.
I forgot about Ezekiel. We follow the Bible recipe.
Yeah. It's like which translation? Like,
Do you have a preferred sandwich bread?
Yeah. Okay. So this is a little reminiscent of the pizza episode, which is I said on the pizza episode, I haven't met a slice that I don't like. You know, on most levels, of course.
Then I mentioned Papa John's, and you changed your tune.
Yeah, I was like the way that cheese slides off and that weird crust.
And the sauce is a little bit sweet. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Nope.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, so I can find like a redeeming quality of almost all sandwiches, unless it's spoiled, obviously, or I think a cardinal sin for me is soggy bread.
Okay, I agree with you.
Yep. Soggy bread. That's like Barfarama.
You mean soggy from the spread?
Yeah. Now, if it's soggy from like just made it,
yeah.
You know, like you're at a great sandwich place and they wrap it just right in either that foil or like butcher paper.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the way it you know, the bottom, you know what I mean? Like
right, yeah.
That so that
because
but like
the juices have like collected in there, and that's just
yes.
what you've got right now. You're talking about like if it's been made too long or something, and it's sogged.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Okay.
Like I have a hard like I think sandwiches need to be fresh.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like the lettuce, the tomato, which you like, which I don't like.
Right.
They go bad, or a dressing or a mayo. It goes bad pretty quick, which is why actually Publix, they pre-make their sandwiches, but they put it in a little pack.
Okay.
Like the mayo and mustard.
Yeah.
So there's no dressing on it.
Okay.
So I can throw one in my rucksack.
Mm-hmm.
Eat it, just like they did on Partner Tonight, they save, right? Like she says, got the extra batteries? Yeah, and the sandwiches.
And what about Partner to Never Ending Story?
Oh,
he throws that sandwich in his rucksack for sure, and he eats it and he says, No. What does he say?
He's not like, yet. Not yet. Yeah. I gotta save it
still
for later.
Have a long way to go.
That's it. Yep.
That sandwich looks good too.
I know.
Lots of sandwiches in movies, but that's not what we're talking about right now. We could probably do a sandwiches in movies app.
I wonder if it's one of the most common foods in a movie, because it's kind of easy. You can pack it on a road trip movie, an adventure.
Right. Sandwich family? Were you a sandwich family?
Not really, actually.
Okay. All right.
No.
I was I thought of that briefly today when I was making a sandwich. Ooh, I have a Anthony sandwich memory.
Ooh. Oh.
This was
okay.
It's not necessarily an Anthony sandwich, but it's connected to you. You and Aaron came out to visit us in Flagstaff when Aaron was pregnant, if I'm remembering correctly.
Oh yeah.
I think was it the one time you were here in Flag? Maybe.
Yeah, I think you're right.
You were visiting us. Aaron was pregnant. And so that would have made my boys 7 and 6. 7 and 5. And I was making them lunches. And I was making them sandwiches. And you were like amazed. You were like, this is so different than my life right now. Like, you're making them lunches like a dad. You're making them sandwiches right now. And I was like shrugging, like, this is what I do. But you were just like, wow.
Whoa. You're like adulting, dude.
Yes.
Wow.
I just remembered that memory for some reason yesterday when I was thinking about sandwiches.
Funny. I remember that too. And you know what? I remember when we went up, I don't think we helped you move in Eau Claire, but we went up to your place in Eau Claire, and there was a sandwich lineup also.
We are a big kind of sandwich bar.
Okay.
My family of origin is.
Yep.
As are we now.
Yep.
So lots of sandwiches.
Okay, mine was not a sandwich family.
Okay.
Really at all. And Aaron's family, not so much either, actually. Yeah, they're not really a sandwich. They're sandwich making family. Yeah, totally.
Will you ever have like a sandwich for dinner?
Nope.
Okay.
Well, okay. If we not a cold sandwich, we love making like pressed sandwiches.
Right. Yep. It
Man,
zhuzh it up a little bit by putting it in the press.
Totally. Or, I mean, the grilled cheese. That's classic.
Right. Definitely. Grilled cheese and tomatoes. Oh, do you like tomato soup?
Love it.
Okay.
Love
grilled
it.
cheese and tomato soup. That's good.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Bread. The second thing is spread.
Okay. Oh yeah. Here we go.
So
here we didn't finish that though. Bread. Yeah. I like the Stone Mountain White from Publix.
I like white. Yep.
Just a thick. It's a like a, not like a loaf, but it's like a circle.
Yeah, sure.
And so the slices get bigger as you get towards the middle. And then
that's fun.
That's so fun. So I love that one, but I love their wheat as well. Like, I'm cool with either.
Yeah. I lean white, I would say.
Okay.
My preference is white.
Got it. I mean, I kind of think actually
I like wheat.
I do like a hearty wheat. I do. Yeah. If I'm gonna make like a peanut butter sandwich to bring to work, I prefer white.
Yep.
I
couldn't agree more. Much PB&J on white.
Yeah, dude. It's good on wheat, but what I mean, come on, it rules. It's like grilled or crispy. It's like you want crispy.
Right.
White or
don't wheat. Lie to me. You want white. No, I do enjoy wheat, but
me too.
If I'm going for what I like the best, it's going to be white. Another thing I don't like when it comes to bread is if it's falling apart. If it's got to hold together.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. So if you're making a sandwich, it has to. Yep. So it has to have good structural integrity. If you've got a butter board though, or like fondue, you can have that hearty. Yeah. Heartier, kind of breads.
Yeah, it's like I like a dense. I don't know what you would call it. Like not big holes in it.
Yeah. Yep.
When you're making a sandwich.
Yep.
You can use that for other things.
Mayonnaise fingers.
Okay. Let's talk about. Can we talk about mayonnaise?
Okay. Yep. Got it.
Okay. Spread. There is a point in my life, in my 20s, when I would have said mayonnaise is my favorite food. Partially to be like contrarian and to make people laugh, but also sort of true.
Mayonnaise is so good.
I love mayonnaise.
Yep. Every time I hear mayonnaise, I remember talking to was it White Chicks? Was that the movie?
Is that when it was like the Wayans brothers and they did whiteface and snuck into a sorority or something? I don't think I ever saw it, but I think I pretty much get the gist of it. Yeah. Was there a mayonnaise scene?
There was some mayonnaise scenes. And there's also a mayonnaise scene in Pee Wee Herman 2.
Big Top Pee Wee?
Big Top Pee Wee, the egg salad.
Oh, yeah.
Remember?
Egg salad. That's good.
No, dude. Egg salad is so egg in egg, right?
Yeah, just egg in different forms between two pieces of bread.
Yeah, what should we put these hard-boiled egg pieces in? Like egg mayonnaise.
How about liquid egg? Okay. Put that solid egg into liquid egg. So I would say when I think of sandwich spread, I'm automatically going to mayo. But like my grandma, I think, used to butter. I know Jessica's grandma, thick layer of butter on as the spread for any sandwich. Ham sandwich,
yum.
Put some butter on that.
That's good. Yeah. That is good.
I don't go there though because mayonnaise is just so much more spreadable.
I know. Yep. But if you have room temperature butter, salted butter, of course.
Duh.
Kerrygold if possible.
Pet peeve of mine is if I go to someone's house and they have unsalted butter in a dish.
Oh gosh, come on, people!
What are we even doing with our lives?
I talked to my sister who's like a baker, and she was like, "Salted butter, dude."
Yep.
She's like, "It's just better," and you know, they always say on the Food Network, like, "I use unsalted butter because I want to control the amount of salt." Nah.
I can see that in baking. Yes. Okay. Fine. Unsalted butter.
I know.
But what I'm talking about is I spread toast and it's unsalted butter. It's like an offense.
Yep.
And so I will salt that butter with salt.
Oh yeah. Well, and that's the point. Right. Either they're watching their salt intake, or I mean, I could see when I first started like buying food, maybe not knowing. You know what I mean? Like,
I think that's true. There's a lot of people that don't know. So I shouldn't judge. I apologize, everyone.
No. But
I shouldn't be so mad about this.
No, but salted butter is one of the best things. It's one of the best things, but also mayonnaise is one of the best things. Sometimes you do eat a sandwich just for that. Right?
Right. You're preaching to the choir here. I would do a mayonnaise sandwich.
Sure. Well, I mean, but think about the last bite of a partner to a fish fillet. Like just that.
Yeah.
Just like
I am thinking about it, and I'm loving thinking about it.
Just that glob of mayonnaise and pickle. Oh man, that
sop it up with the pillowy bun.
Oh gosh. Jeez.
Is there? I guess mustard then would be another spread. That's good.
Mustard. So there's a million mustards. You could just have tons of mustard, chat. But okay, but what about Miracle Whip? Tangy Zip?
Yeah. What about Miracle Whip? I kind of like Miracle Whip, but it's not my favorite.
No, I've never liked it.
Oh, you've never liked it? Okay.
Nope.
I wouldn't say I don't like it, but I can, if I get a sandwich with it on it, I'm not mad.
Okay, I would be mad.
That's fine.
I do not like Miracle Whip at all.
Probably the most offensive part of Miracle Whip is it looks like mayonnaise.
Yeah. It's
like, how dare you when you're biting
exactly.
Into it.
Who do you think you are? What are you doing?
Thinks it's mayonnaise.
Yeah. Well, and I feel as if, like if you're a Tangy Zip, I have friends. Actually, that actually, when Aaron and I got married, they were a Tangy Zip fam.
Okay. Yeah.
And I was like, I can't do it.
Yeah, it must have been really difficult for you. I'm sorry.
Well, but we don't make sandwiches, so
right. Okay, that works. Mustard, all sorts. Put ketchup on a sandwich. I guess well, then we're getting the hamburger sandwich territory again. But you're not going to put ketchup on the kind of sandwiches we're talking about.
No,
pesto.
Actually, none of my sandwiches have ketchup. One is a big mustard. Pesto. Oh sure. Oh gosh. Sorry, I got like really mustard.
Pesto.
Oh, sounds good. I love pesto. I mean, if you can have like a focaccia and like some chicken breast.
Yes.
Pesto and
even a pesto turkey with some melted cheese.
Oh geez.
Ooh.
Yep.
On a focaccia bun. Dang. That's good. So all sorts of spreads.
Okay.
Next one, I thought they were going to say meat, but I liked filling better because you can fill a sandwich with other stuff besides meat
with
as your main
ice cream. With
ice cream,
hot dog.
Instance. No.
Just kidding. Okay, filling.
Like a cheese sandwich.
Oh man. Okay, so there's the onion sandwich. That's actually, if you get a Vidalia partner to I'm not going to play bassoon for another 2 days or kiss anybody unless we both had it.
Right. Aaron's on vacation. Get one of those onion sandwiches.
Oh, it is good.
Yeah.
It is.
That's really
that's
good.
A southern treat. There's a southern treat down here called pimento cheese.
Okay. Yes. I've heard of that.
Have you ever had that?
I haven't had it, but I've heard of it.
So it's like pimentos and maybe cream cheese.
What's pimentos?
And like
I can't remember what those are.
I think it's like roasted red peppers or something.
Okay, yeah.
Bro, I'm a terrible Southern boy now.
How dare
All I know is that you can get it at Publix, or this woman on our board.
Olive? Oh no, it's a pimento.
Yeah,
cherry.
Pimento is what
a very large red heart-shaped chili pepper. You were right.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's what's in a pepper. Excuse me, an olive. You're right. The red thing inside a olive.
Okay, yeah, I'm seeing that too. There are different definitions of this. Interesting.
Oh, maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm confusing it, but it is like a pepper of some sort.
Okay, there's something called
And
a pimento, and then there is a pimiento, which is a pepper. So they're different things. Pimento, you're right, is the thing inside an olive.
so what is pimento cheese made out of? Did you look it up? It's like
Pimento cheese has that in the cheese.
it's like cheddar cheese. It's a
Oh my
spreadable.
gosh, that looks good. It is like a spread.
It's a spreadable cheese, and you
Ooh.
put it on like potato bread.
Yeah.
And bro, it is so good.
Holy cow, that looks good. So I do think sometimes a spread could be the filling.
Yeah. So there you go. So pimento cheese sandwich is spread and filling in one.
Right.
Now you could do your due diligence and also mayonnaise up that bread.
Okay.
But
I wouldn't say no.
I guess why not? But it wouldn't look right. That's just not right. But it would be delicious. I mean, then you could mayonnaise or butter the outside of it and then make it a grilled cheese pimento cheese sandwich.
Ooh, that sounds amazing.
Yeah, dude.
So okay, filling is like the meat, the cheese. Let me give a hot take as I was thinking about filling and spread. A PB&J. I actually think the peanut butter is the filling and the jelly is the spread on that sandwich.
I concur. That's really good. That's really good. Cuz the jam or the jelly
Yep.
is
The
kind of what
preserves
lubricates
maybe.
preserves. That's what lubricates.
Yep.
And then the protein is the peanut butter. That's the filling.
So that may be
totally
why
agree.
I think about that, because it's protein, but also because you can make peanut butter and other stuff.
Oh yeah.
Peanut butter banana, peanut butter and mayo. I have heard of.
Oh. Dude, that actually sounds really good.
Peanut butter, Nutella, things like that.
Nutella, pickle,
honey,
chip.
Yes. Peanut butter and jelly and chip.
Goldfish
is so
crackers. Cheez-Its.
Hold on, wait, because I think those are the fourth one, which is garnish.
Okay. Oh, nice. Okay,
So
garnish. Yeah.
The chip is something I hadn't thought of before you just said it. Is like kind of the new garnish. Like I remember when I worked at Herbert.
You were a sandwich artist.
I was a sandwich artist at a Jimmy John's type place. Actually, I think Herbert and Gerbert sued Jimmy John's because it was so similar.
Oh wow.
I was always pushing for a chip as a topping option.
I love it.
That because it was one of these Subway type places where you would order the thing and then you would see all the toppings and I would put them on as as a sandwich artist does. Totally. And I was like, I'm telling you, if you had one of those plastic bins, little containers, and it was full of Lay's potato chips or Pringles,
yes,
you would have a line out the door.
Yes,
for this sub shop, you would make a name for yourself. No one listens to me.
Well, just think about when they put the Crunchwrap Supreme or whatever, when they put Fritos in a burrito.
The Frito burrito. Yeah.
The Frito.
Yeah. Great idea.
It's so good. That crisp crunch in the center.
Yeah.
I totally agree. And I mean, I don't even know if he can talk about this anymore because he's been canceled and all that stuff. But one of the Cosby Show tropes.
Yep.
Was,
chips in his sub.
Huge hoagie. Yeah. And I remember just fantasizing about making a sandwich that good.
Yes, definitely. So I think garnish in general, you would say, okay, that's the lettuce, tomato. It's all the once you have your sandwich, once you have made your sandwich order at a sub shop, they ask what do you want on it, and so onions, bell peppers, banana peppers, chips,
cranberry sauce
on one of those.
on a Yeah,
Maybe it's a
or
spread.
the East Coast hots,
Mm,
right, from Jimmy John's.
yes.
Like any sort of briny, like I love a briny
Mm, I agree.
pickle
Hmm.
or a pepper or yep. Okay,
What about
so
a caper? Do you like a caper on a sandwich?
hmm. I like caper. Yeah, oh yeah, dude, a bagel. Oh yeah, lox. Yes.
Hmm.
So salt bagel,
Yep.
veggie cream cheese,
Yep.
lox.
Mm,
I can't my mouth is watering so bad I can't
I'm
even talk.
sorry. I'm sorry about this.
Onion and capers. Oh.
Yeah, that is
Oh.
really good.
You're all of a sudden it's like you're in New York City.
Well, that's what I was going to say. And even better if you buy it in New York City.
Yeah, man. There is a New York bagelery in
Yeah, you were telling me
Marietta
about
that
that. I don't know
that
if that
does
was
a
on or off podcast, but that sounds amazing.
yeah, that's I get that like maybe 2 to 4 times a year.
Mm,
It used to be really close where we live, and then that with a YooHoo. There's
wow.
nothing better.
We forgot to mention that in the breads. A bagel sandwich
Oh, yep.
is
Oh,
often amazing.
yep.
An English muffin can make a pretty nice
That's
breakfast
egg
or even
McMuffin.
lunch sandwich. Mm.
That I mean that's one of my favorite breakfasts, dude. English muffin with peanut butter. When the English
Ooh,
muffin is super hot, the peanut butter kind of melts.
yes. Oh my
Oh,
gosh. Thins out.
yeah, dude, it's so thin.
If you can get like a ring of honey on that at just the right
Oh,
point, it like mixes
yep.
together.
I know. It's like a swirl. You can make a
Uh-huh.
happy smiley face.
Put a couple slices of banana on there,
Dude, okay, I saw a
some
friend of
chips,
mine. Oh,
mayo.
Doritos. I saw a friend of mine had a hack where when you get to the bottom of a peanut butter jar, actually, what we
Hmm.
do with our peanut butter jars, we give them to Indy.
Mm. She
She
can get her tongue in there.
she chews on that like she just licks and plays with it for hours.
Oh wow, good call.
It's
I
like
love that. Yeah.
the ultimate. But I saw somebody made like ramen
Hmm.
and then you pour those noodles into the old peanut butter jar
Oh,
and
and so
then
then it's kind of like a Thai
yeah, like you
peanut.
throw some like scallions and sesame seeds and you toss it all up and you get that peanut just the final peanut.
100% doing that next time. You just blew my
Oh.
mind.
Okay,
That
I'll
sounds
find that
amazing.
one. I'll send it.
Okay, thank you. Um, I can't think of any. Well, there's all those garnishes that. I mean, there's like different kinds of lettuce. You could put a spinach on there.
Yup. We said pickles, right?
Oh, I don't think we mentioned it in the garnish section. Pickles,
I mean
pickle
pickles are
slices.
if I go to Subway, which ugh, but at the
Hmm.
same time I kind of love it. I don't know. It's like Subway's both gross and amazing,
It's
right?
such like garbage that I love. I wouldn't go to Subway. Kind of like I've got a lot of choices. I'll go to Subway, but when I was in Indianapolis, I was just saying there was a Subway in our hotel, and I had to get
Oh
something
yeah.
quick. I got a Subway sandwich, and I was like, "Yum,
Yeah, totally. I mean, it's like Olive Garden. You're like, that's actually good.
olives." That's another garnish.
Olives, yeah. But like, if I do go to Subway though, the I get the pickles
Hmm.
and the jalapenos and the
Hmm.
banana peppers, and it's just
Yep.
like an explosion of acid, like
Yeah.
of brine, and it's so good.
Raw jalapenos is a little bit much for me. I'll
Yep,
have to
get
admit.
those at Five Guys,
Hmm.
and the people at our Five Guys slice them. I think it's like 3 slices per jalapeno.
Oh, is
Like
it?
they're so thick. I'm sort of
Mm,
like, dude, you probably should cut them a little thinner.
yeah. I mean,
Too
that's why
too
they
thick.
charge $17 per hamburger or whatever.
I know, dude. We pretty much are off of Five Guys. Did we talk
Yeah.
about that?
Yeah, we did.
Yep.
The only benefit is the foil.
I know. Perfect foil wrap.
Yep.
Perfect.
Um, okay. I would like to do a draft.
All right, let's do it.
Unless do you have any other thoughts, sandwich thoughts that you wanted to get out there into the world?
I mean, the sandwiches like I just think a sandwich is beautiful and it's like a perfect food
Mm,
and I'm interested in becoming a better sandwich artist at home because
okay. Yeah.
looking over a sandwich, most of these with some practice and the right ingredients, we could make at home.
I think that normally the sandwich that I make at home is pretty standard. I think even talking about this, I'm like, I could elevate that crap pretty easily.
Totally. Yep.
Like
I
try
mean,
a different spread or put more chips.
quit doing the same old vanilla thing over and over again. Spice it up, bro.
I mean, this sandwich I just ate in front of you and the world was so good. But what if I put a caper in there?
Dude, why not?
What if I put some banana peppers in there or some roasted red peppers?
Oh, I love roasted red peppers, dude. Love.
You've got a whole different thing going on then.
Yep. I love whenever we get out the grill. I've said that a million times. We always do a couple extras of those.
Yeah.
And you have slices and just eat them cold.
Mm-hmm.
Eat them anytime. The best.
They're great on pizza too.
Dude, that's what we made just the other day. We watched Passion Conference because we weren't we didn't go this year. Mm-hmm. And we made sun-dried tomato, roasted red pepper, pepperoni, homemade Zaz, and then the other half was all cheese. And it was
you got to. Yeah. One of our standard make at homes is sausage.
Yes, please.
Red peppers, basil.
Oh, yeah.
And it's next level, bro. Wait, this isn't perfect pizza. We already had a whole episode about that.
Get back to the sandwich. Get back.
We got jarred out of our pizza revelry.
Yep. I do think the hard part about a sandwich, really making it at home, is good bread. I think that's the hardest, one of the hardest part, because these places we're going to talk about in our draft, they all either make or have special bread. You know what I mean? From a bakery or, you know what I mean? Like, you know a place by its bread, right? Like,
it's a classic saying.
Yeah, better bread, bread, better subs. Is that?
Oh, that's right. Was that Subway?
Maybe that was Subway. Yeah,
I think maybe it was Quiznos. I can't remember. Okay. Now that you're mentioning it, I think that I'm doing this draft wrong, because I was just going to name types of sandwiches. It sounds like you're going to name specific sandwiches at different places.
Yeah, I'm going to name my favorite sandwiches I've ever eaten, but is that not the way to go? Oh, shoot.
What I was going to do is I just have my top 5 favorite kinds of sandwiches. Like, this isn't one of them, but the Reuben.
Oh, bro. I love a Reuben. I just had one last week. Oh, yeah. I got stuck in Wisconsin for a night because they offered somebody to stay for the next day, $900.
You got to take it if you can.
They said, and a hotel and a $30 gift meal card. I was like, are you kidding me? So
and can I buy a Reuben with that?
Oh, yeah. So I called my mom and I was like, hey, Mom, I'm going to stay one more day, but I got a hotel downtown. But do you want to come have dinner on me?
Wow.
She's like, yes. So we had a mother-son date at the Old Fashioned, and I got a Reuben, bro.
Oh, I've gotten the Reuben there before. It's good. Oh,
dude, it's so good.
Is that on a marble rye?
It was on some sort of rye.
Okay. Now, the Reuben has a spread we didn't mention, which is Thousand Island.
Yep, you're right.
And a garnish we haven't mentioned, which is coleslaw.
Sauerkraut,
my bad. I always confuse those in my mind for some reason.
Oh, yeah.
Sauerkraut. You're right.
Yep.
Coleslaw I will put on like a pulled pork sandwich.
Yes, please. That's a mayonnaise. It's I think that's both a garnish and a spread.
You're right, because it's got that mayo in it. Okay, so my idea for the draft was that we would each name our top 5, the name of the sandwich, and that's on your sandwich team for the rest of your life.
Okay. All right. Well, I can.
Can we do that? Can we still do that?
Yeah, sure. I mean, so let's see. Boom, boom, boom.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna pull up.
Yep, I got it. I'm gonna. Now, what happens if you name one that's on my list?
I can't have it. That's the thing. We gotta have stakes. Steaks. Yeah. But that's the stakes of a draft, right? Speaking of sports, if one guy gets Michael Jordan.
Oh yeah, right.
I named a sports figure I know.
You're like,
then the other team can't get Michael Jordan.
Oh man.
All right,
Okay,
I'm
gotcha.
gonna play this. Let's see if this works. Okay, this is the sandwich draft. That is the Madden 96 on SNES. I think that's actually the Fox NFL theme, isn't it? Or is it just NFL in general?
I think that's just NFL. Or no, I think it's Fox.
Okay. So we should flip a coin or something to see who goes first in the draft. This is how they do it, right? In football?
Yep.
I'll do this. I'll flip my NASA pin. See my NASA pin?
Okay, got it.
I'm gonna flip it. You call heads or tails. Ready?
All right.
Go.
Heads.
They fall on the ground. Tails. I start.
All right.
Dang it. Okay, I gotta get my notes up. All right, I'm gonna start with something I don't think. I'm gonna be nice and start with something I don't think you're gonna choose.
Okay, so are you gonna pick your best sandwich? Okay.
I'm gonna pick five sandwiches I want to eat for the rest of my life.
Got it. Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna start the first member of my sandwich team. Oh no, shoot. I stopped recording. That's okay. I'm gonna start again.
You need me to stop?
Well, what are you on?
56, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Okay, I'll have to put my other audio into this. Here, can you pause and then we'll start?
Yep.
At something else so I can just put it in.
Here, hold on. Go to here. This will work. If you go to 56:30 even. Go to 56:30 even, and I'll start recording there.
I'm glad I caught it. 56:30. Oh, for some reason, it's giving me trouble to get there, but I'll get there.
It's giving me lip.
Okay, 56:30. Got it.
56:30. All right. I'll start there too. Ready?
Yep.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, click. And let's clap.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, clap.
1, 2, 3, clap.
Clap. Great.
Okay. All right. Should I give my first one?
Yes.
Okay. So the first sandwich on my sandwich team is the BLT.
I
figured you wouldn't pick. I figured you wouldn't pick it because you don't like tomatoes.
Oh, okay. I cannot wait to talk about this. All right, let's talk.
Okay, so I love the BLT, especially, well, second to mayo. You have to have mayo on that thing.
Oh, so much mayo.
I love the tomato. I mean, but I love the bacon. That's the beauty of the BLT. The ingredients are right there in the name.
Yep.
Bacon it's the best use of bacon.
Yep.
What am I kidding? It's the best use of the B, the L, and the T in any sandwich. So I'm going BLT, bro.
Oh man. Okay. Am I allowed to just interject with a story about a BLT?
Please do.
Okay, 100%. Maybe the best sandwich I've ever had in my entire life.
Wow.
Was the BLT during tomato season at the Old Fashioned, which we just talked about.
Wow. And you liked it with the tomato on it.
So here's my thing.
Yeah.
I actually like a really, really, really good high quality tomato.
Okay.
I think tomatoes and sandwiches are usually disgusting. And Erin agrees with me, and she's a tomato lover.
Yeah, I know. I would say that more often than not, it's not a good tomato.
Yep.
You're probably right about that.
So Erin usually asks for no tomato as well, even though she likes tomatoes, because she can't stand most tomatoes on stuff.
Yeah.
I usually pull the tomatoes out of sandwiches. They're limp. They're
very
weird.
Wrong color.
Right. Okay. So the BLT, you would flip your lid, bro.
Okay.
It's in August only. It's
Huh.
from a farm near Madison,
Yeah.
and they're yellow tomatoes,
Okay.
and they're like the really ugly ones,
Right.
you know, and
Yep.
they cut
They're
them
like a little
thick.
lumpy.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Dude, they cut them thick. They put a bunch of salt and pepper and mayo on them,
Mm.
and they serve it on this thick country bread
Mm-hmm.
that they've buttered and
Mm.
toasted. So
Mm-hmm.
your fingers are just buttery, and then this Newski's bacon, this incredible lettuce. Dude, I bit into this thing, and it was full on foodgasm, bro. Like
Ecstasy.
it was ecstasy, dude. It exploded.
I'll have what she's having.
Yeah. And it's maybe one of the best bites of my entire life.
That's amazing. Well, now I feel bad, but I can't go
That's
back.
okay.
I mean, I've already picked it for my draft, so BLT is
I
mine.
know.
So you're free,
BLT's
I think, now to
yours.
just go for it. Like if you don't have to feel bad at all about this draft. If you feel like, oh, if I pick this, Steven will be mad, put that out of your mind. This
Oh
is
boy.
cutthroat.
Oh man.
You got to pick what you want in your
Okay.
draft.
All right. All right. Okay. I'm gonna go a little multicultural.
Okay. Oh no.
Top sandwich for me. Oh. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna go with the banh mi.
No. This is awful news.
Oh, no.
That was my number 2.
Sorry.
I love. We went to a wait a minute. What is it? What's the net? It's not Korean.
Vietnam. Yeah,
Vietnamese. Right. We went to a
Yep.
Vietnamese restaurant on my birthday last year.
Oh,
and they were out of banh mi, and I almost cried.
Oh man, especially on your birthday.
On my birthday, I was like, they were all day. They were like, "Where do you want to go tonight, Dad?" And I was like, "I want to try this new Vietnamese restaurant," and they just were out of them. They had just sold out for the day.
I wonder if it's the bread or the pork or the
Yeah, what is it? Daikon, isn't it? Like that?
Yeah, like pickled daikon and carrot, cilantro, jalapenos, mayonnaise on like a French roll, and then that sweet meat.
Bold choice.
Bold.
I gotta give it to you. It's who knew? I mean, I purposely chose BLT because I didn't think you would want it.
Oh man,
banh mi was out there, but it's shocking, dude, that was my number 2.
Dude, when you dip it into pho broth, something happens where the mayo and the bread,
special.
It's again foodgasm.
And that banh mi roll, it's not a hoagie roll. It's like a
nope.
But it is oval.
It's a little crisp. It usually is a little crispy.
Right. Yep.
It's got some
a crispy outer crust. Yeah.
Why the pho broth?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, there's a place here that you can get a half banh mi and a pho, small. Yeah. Maybe I'm just saying this about everything. I don't know, but can't think of many better lunches.
Yeah. Okay, that was a great choice.
Okay.
And now I'm trying to decide, should I really stick it to you?
Okay, yeah, go for it. Oh, okay. There's one that you can't stick it, but if you do,
see, I think I'm gonna go for it.
Oh no. Oh no.
My number 2 draft pick. I'm gonna go grilled cheese.
Oh, knife to the heart. But
the grilled cheese sandwich, folks.
Perfect.
I've done a lot of work on grilled cheese, and do you make grilled cheese at home?
I love a grilled cheese. Tell me how you guys do it. We had some friends over and we were making quesadillas. And sorry for the interjection. Let me just say,
no, please.
We were making them, and the other family was like, it's so interesting to watch another family do the thing that we do all the time, but differently. You know what I mean?
I love that. It's a thrilling thing to watch somebody else.
Yep.
Do a lot of these, and I do want to do an episode at some point called Food Debates where we talk about those kinds of things.
Yep.
Like, I was at a friend's house one time and they put their milk in before the cereal.
Ugh. No.
And I was just like, what's going on? And it's just what they did.
Right.
Quesadilla and grilled cheese actually are very similar.
Yeah.
Things.
Many different ways to the same place. Also, is soup cereal? There's cereal soup.
The cereal soup. That's a good one. The I think I'll give 3 grilled cheese tips that have been helpful for me. One is mayo instead of butter. Oh. Sorry to harp on the mayo, but when I learned that mayo, because it's spreadable, tastes even better than butter.
Yeah.
Wow.
If you make like if we do that also when we make pressed sandwiches. Mm-hmm. Sometimes, not always. Yeah. Because I do love butter. Mm-hmm. But when if you make a fried pimento cheese sandwich with mayo.
Okay. Yep. Man. So I'm talking you're mayoing the outside instead of butter, I'm saying.
I know.
Okay.
I love it.
So that was a revelation to me. The other thing was I always use my why can't I think the pan the big Griddle. Thick pan, what's it called? The
cast iron?
The cast iron.
Fry
I use my cast iron. And you have to start it cold.
Oh yeah, okay.
So I burn the sandwich if it's hot already. Because it doesn't, when you start it room temp, it heats up the whole sandwich and melts that cheese before it starts to toast the outside.
Great tip, dude. That's amazing.
And then once it gets that, then you can flip it and just kind of sear that other side. But the cheese is already melted.
Yep.
Third is grate that cheese.
Oh, wow.
So I have found that puts more air in it and it lets the heat go up through it instead of having that kind of seal of a sliced cheese. So when it's grated, and I usually use a medium cheddar and a Havarti mix. Maybe pepper jack sometimes I'll put in there. But if you grate it all together, put it in there, the heat rises right up through, melts the whole thing. Dip that crap in tomato soup. Sorry, Anthony. I got it on my draft, the grilled cheese sandwich.
Oh man. Oh gosh. Sorry. Okay. I can't even imagine what people are thinking about listening to this. We are like just like oogling and ogling. Sorry. Yeah. We should have said there's gonna be
you'll know it when you see it, right?
Foodgasm sounds throughout the episode.
Okay. What's your second draft pick?
Okay, this is the one I was worried about you picking.
Okay.
Katz's Deli.
Oh.
Katz's Deli. Pastrami on rye with mustard.
That's good. That's a great pick.
It's a thick, the way they do it, it's not the way they do it at a lot of places. The way they do it is thick, homemade, peppery pastrami. And then the spicy mustard with some half sours and like a Dr. Brown, cherry soda or something. Is there better?
Like an off-brand Dr. Pepper? Dr. Brown.
Well, isn't that what Mr. Brown? What's that soda?
Mr. Pibb?
No. There's like a Brown's soda.
Oh, okay.
Or something.
I'll look it up. Okay. Brown Dr. Pepper.
I don't know.
That is a great pick. What's the spread on there? Mustard.
Yep. But
that's good.
The money there is the thick, like, secret family recipe pastrami. It's like it's steamed, so it doesn't crumble. It's got an incredible mouthfeel. It's nice and thick. It's got that pepper bark.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
It's perfect. It's not because some pastrami you get is like the thin sandwich slice salami. You know what I mean? This is, you can just watch them on YouTube cutting it.
Now, I remember one of Graylin's strickens for that movie was that they don't order the pastrami sandwich at Katz's Deli.
Yep, you're right. They get that turkey.
They have to do that because it's one of her weird orders, right? That he's annoyed about.
Yeah. You're right.
But they miss a trick there by not at least having Billy Crystal get the pastrami sandwich.
You're absolutely right.
And then, like you did, one to go when you were there with your uncle, right?
Yep, one to go with my grandfather, my aunt's dad. I can't remember what that makes her. Right. My aunt is my aunt.
Step grandfather.
She's married to my dad's brother. You know what I mean? So what does that make her dad to me? I don't know.
I don't know.
Just grandpa.
I looked it up. Dr. Brown's is a brand of soda.
Okay, that's what it is, and I think they sell it at Katz's. I'm pretty
Okay,
sure.
I've never heard of this. It looks incredible.
You'd have it with like Oots chips.
Sure. Wow.
Back
Yum.
in New York City. Mm.
Okay, what was your first one again?
Okay, so I said the banh mi.
Banh mi. Right. Okay. I'm writing these down.
Okay, you've
And then
got
pastrami
grilled
brilliance.
grilled cheese
Yep.
and BLT. Okay.
Okay. Um. All right. I feel like mine are so pedestrian, and yours are so cool.
Aw.
And I'm just gonna keep on that theme.
Okay.
I'm putting the PB and J in there.
Oh boy.
And I will say it wasn't the best constructed sandwich I've ever had, but I think I told this story last year on the podcast. Me, Jessica, and Kaz were on a training run for the half marathon last year. And I was, you know how you feel after like an 11 miler, a 12 miler.
Yeah.
And I came home and I made myself a PB and J. Way too much peanut butter.
Because you can, right?
Right, exactly.
Yep.
And I just stood at the counter with my eyes closed, eating that PB and J, relishing in it. Relish, that's another spread, but like, one of the best sandwiches I've ever eaten, and it was nothing special. But
yep,
I don't know who thought of this PB and J. I could probably find that out, but it's too good. Oh, and might I also say a grilled PB and J, the same way you would grill a grilled cheese.
Never done it.
You have to try this, dude. Like tonight.
Okay. So is this would that be mayo or butter?
Yes, you mayo the outsides.
Mayo. Wow.
Spread one side with peanut butter, one side with jelly, and make it just like you would make a grilled cheese. Your life is about to change.
Grilled PB and J.
Your girls will love it.
Can you put some marshmallow in there or something?
Sure. Chips. Put some chips in there.
Chips. Yes. Sorry, my phone just went off.
No problem.
Or my watch just went off.
Okay, so I'm going PB and J.
All right. Okay. All right. My next sandwich. I'm gonna send you a picture of it.
Okay.
Texting right after. Me? Yep, I'm texting it to you. Is that okay?
Yes, definitely.
I just found a screenshot of it.
Okay, great.
Thanksgiving sandwich.
Wow. Okay, so this is like, okay, I'm looking at the image. Okay, is this a place you get it at? Jetty's?
Yes. Okay, so Jetty's, our sister-in-law used to live in, Laurel used to live in DC.
Okay.
And she's like, you have to go to this place, Jetty's.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, so it's a Thanksgiving sandwich.
Yeah, it looks like, what kind of bread I wonder is that? It looks like it looks like it's been sliced from like a bun or from a roll. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
I kind of think we got it on a roll. But
okay.
Dude, okay, so just look at this thing. You've got it's hand carved actual roasted turkey.
Right. It is not this kind of like different pieces of turkey thrown in a bin and then congealed into a ball.
Right.
And then sliced. This is like oven roasted turkey off the bone.
Yep. Fantastic stuffing, mayo, and cranberry sauce.
Full on cranberry sauce. Is there stuffing in there?
Yeah. There's stuffing in there.
Because look at the bottom one. It looks like there's stuffing peeking out the top.
Yeah, there's stuffing in. What's up? Eat me. It's I think the thing, I don't know. I love the Thanksgiving sandwich. We've had a lot of debates about this Thanksgiving meal.
Something changes when you put it in that sandwich.
Yeah. The leftover sandwich, bro.
This looks great. Could you eat this year round?
Yeah, I could.
Okay.
There was a restaurant in St. Pete, a chicken restaurant called PDQ.
Yeah.
And they had the grilled chicken sandwich, and it might have been called the holiday sandwich, but and then it had iceberg, a grilled chicken breast iceberg, and then cranberry sauce, mayo on a potato roll.
Yeah.
Hot.
Okay.
And it was It was so craveable.
Oof. It looks so good, dude.
Did you find it?
I mean, there's just every. I gotta stop looking at sandwiches. I had a sandwich, and I want sandwiches. All right, that's good. I'm gonna go number 4. Thanksgiving sandwich, dude, is I didn't have it on my list, and it's a stroke of genius. That is so good.
Okay.
I would say the cranberry sauce is the spread. Well, but you've got mayo in there too.
Yep, and they serve that with coleslaw, and they actually put fresh blueberries in their coleslaw.
Yep.
It's so lit, man.
Yum.
It slaps your tongue
with flavor.
With flavor.
Okay, I'm gonna go a little bit. I'm gonna go high class.
Okay.
On my number 4, and I'm gonna go the croque monsieur.
Oh gosh. Is that daddy like? No, that's mommy like. The monsieur, right? No, monsieur.
Monsieur is the daddy like.
That's daddy like.
Because there's a croque madame, which I don't know what that is. Maybe I should look it up. The croque monsieur, if you don't know what it is, it's a French ham and cheese sandwich with bechamel. Is that how you would say it? The bechamel sauce.
Bechamel and a fried
bechamel
egg
sauce. Best. I hate to reveal this, but I think best movie food is
croque monsieur.
Yes, it's the croque monsieur that Meryl Streep, my favorite actor, makes on It's Complicated.
Oh shoot.
She makes Alec Baldwin a croque monsieur, and Steve Martin. They both get one. And you'll know it when you see it. I guess when you see this sandwich, it's so good. And it's not a sandwich that you would make often, but it's very rich, and you feel kind of sick after eating it. Same with the Monte Cristo. I would say it's a similar kind of thing where you're I wouldn't eat this every day, but the Monte Cristo, of course, is battered and grilled. Battered and deep fried ham and cheese sandwich.
Yes, please. That sounds awesome.
That doesn't go on my list, but the croque monsieur does. That's my number 4.
Okay.
And I needed to class my list up a little bit.
Yeah, no, that's really, really, really good. Oh man. Okay. That sounds unbelievable. And that's kind of a fork and knife sandwich, right?
Yeah, it is. It doesn't have to be, but if you got a fork and knife next to it and started eating it that way, nobody would look at you weird, Seinfeld style. Yeah.
Like a
Snickers
bar. Okay. All right.
We're down to you're down to your last 2. I have 1 left.
Okay, I have 1, 2, 3 left.
Wow.
So it's a question if you're gonna pick one of those.
Yeah.
Man.
You can tell me what that third is after, no matter what.
Okay. All right. And none of mine are healthy at all.
That's fine.
Okay. I have. Let me just say this one.
Okay.
Okay. There's this sandwich shop in Sun River. I've only had this sandwich there. I was looking it up, and I don't love the way other ones look. But I had this there. It's the Dagwood sandwich.
Probably after that one comic, right? What's Dagwood in? Is that the name of the comic? Because this guy Dagwood, I think that's what the comic is called, would go downstairs at night and eat a giant sandwich. Super tall.
Okay, yeah.
Like if you look up Dagwood, you'll see what this guy looks like.
Okay, I'm looking. Okay, I've just got the. Okay, basically, I go to there's this sandwich shop called Josie K's in Sun River, Oregon, about 15 miles outside of Bend, Oregon, if anybody's ever there.
Okay.
And they make it's like these 3 ladies or these 4 ladies, and they just make the best. See, it's in the subcategory though. Dang it. But the way they wrap it, the way they pack it, just blew my mind. They serve it with Lay's and a pickle.
And what's in it?
So basically a Dagwood, I'm trying to look up what's in it. It's basically like everything.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense for what it would be named after.
So it's like tons of different lunch meats. Like
Okay.
I'm reading this one description on Wikipedia, and it sounds about right. So it's deli bread, Genoa salami, ham, pepperoni, turkey,
Mm-hmm.
cheddar, and provolone, lettuce, tomato, roasted red peppers, banana peppers, red onion, deli mustard, and mayo.
Yum.
So it's like there's
Everything.
there's there's like there's just a bunch of meat,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then on top of it is a bunch of veggies,
Mm-hmm.
and then in on a perfect white hoagie roll, and
Mm.
then they jam pack it in this deli paper, so that it gets
Yep.
super taut.
Yes, I love that.
And then they slice that in half and then put that in another deli paper.
Okay.
And so
Yeah.
you're holding this thing that you can pull apart as
Mm-hmm.
two separate sandwiches.
I really love that.
Save one for later,
Yep.
take one on a hike.
And it sounds like
And
you would have to do that. You'd have to
Yeah.
save half of it for later.
Yeah, it man, dude. Maybe it's just because I'm hungry,
Mhm.
and Sun River is always a really life-giving place for me.
Yeah.
But that sandwich is perfect.
Amazing.
The Dagwood.
Okay, I'm gonna change my fifth one. I was kicking around Sloppy Joe.
Ooh. Oh.
But I think I'd get pushed back on that because of all the things we
Okay.
struck earlier.
Okay, yeah.
So I am actually going to go Reuben on this. I know we talked about it already, but I think I'm going to put Reuben to round out my sandwich draft.
All right.
Let's hear we already talked about it. We don't have to talk about it more. It rules. And I just love Thousand Island. I love it. Reminds me of a Big Mac.
Okay. Honorable mention is just like an Italian. That's what Aaron always orders.
Sure. Yep.
It's too close to the Dagwood.
Okay.
But if you got that Italian dressing, some oregano, all the salamis and cured meats. My last one, I'm going to go Philly cheesesteak.
Wow. I hadn't even thought of it. That is so good.
Philly cheesesteak.
Great choice.
There's actually a place in St. Pete, West Shore Pizza, and you could get it deluxe with mushrooms, peppers, onions.
And you get it with whiz?
So when you go in Philly, definitely.
Yeah.
There we got it with provolone.
Okay.
And then I would take it home and I would get a bag of shredded lettuce because you don't want that on it, but I like it on it.
Okay, I like that.
But
yeah, sure.
You don't want to order it that way. So you get a long one, get some shredded iceberg and mayo, but you don't do that till you get home. So you got the cold pack and the hot pack.
Wow.
Dude.
Remember that the McDLT that was hot on one side and cold on the other?
Yeah.
It's like that. You got to keep the hot, the cold.
It was my McLean Deluxe Philly cheesesteak. But there's the place we went to, Pat's or whatever. Incredible. The place where there's two Philly cheesesteaks where they face each other.
Yeah.
In Philly. I just remember there's
and
one that has like a lot of lights.
Are they in competition with each other?
Yeah, apparently, like if you go there, like they're like, do you like it's like Kings or Pats? You should look that up. But you have to like say what your team is. One's kind of more like smaller, and one that has like lots of lights and is like really fancy.
Right.
So
I want to go to both. Okay. Can I read our drafts?
Yes.
Okay. My draft is the BLT, the grilled cheese, peanut butter and jelly, the croque monsieur, and the Reuben.
Yes.
Anthony's is the banh mi, pastrami from Katz's Deli, or anywhere. Yeah. The Thanksgiving sandwich, the Dagwood, and the Philly cheesesteak. That is a strong team.
Strong team to send you to the emergency room.
I know. Immediately die.
Oh no! Please.
Can I just read a list of sandwiches I had as alternates?
Yeah.
Meatball sub.
Yum.
Tuna.
Yum.
The club sandwich, which we haven't talked about, that third piece of bread.
Yeah.
In the middle.
With a toothpick.
Right. The French dip, bro.
We're idiots.
The Cuban.
We're idiots. I did talk about the Publix sub at the top of the show. That the one that I always get is the Cuban.
Okay. And then I've got chicken/egg salad sandwich.
Chicken salad, dude.
Sorry, you can't eat any of those the rest of your life. You can only eat those 5 on your trip.
Okay, that's it. Well, I should have gotten something healthier then. Should have gone with the club.
Okay, we better wrap this up. We're 25 minutes over.
All right, that was so fun, and I'm just like insanely hungry now. And bro,
we should do more drafts. This is fun.
I love the draft.
And we can't be a podcast without doing tons of drafts. Everybody does these things.
And drafts are what's up.
Yep.
I love it.
Okay. Well, I don't know who would win between these two sandwich teams. I don't want to know. I think they can both coexist.
They can just be so happy. I'm just trying to figure out what's for dinner.
I'm telling you, sometime in the next week, can you try to grill a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for me?
Yep, 100%.
Okay, send me a picture.
We absolutely will. And you say Mayo?
Mayo.
Okay. I need to go get some bread.
Okay.
So we're trying to be a good boy and girl, me and Aaron. So no alcohol for 100 days. Kind of off bread.
Okay.
But I'll do that for you.
Thank you. How nice. Well, I mean, if I had known you were off bread, I maybe wouldn't have done an hour and a half of a sandwich episode.
Well, that was my choice. You wanted to do something different.
You're
and
right.
I was like, I've been wanting to talk to you about sandwiches.
Okay. Should I tell people what my idea was? Which is we finally do a perfect pilot cheers episode.
Oh,
that's coming.
So I can't wait. I need to get back into watching that show. That's why I wasn't quite ready, because I haven't watched it in a few years.
Yeah, but we can at least watch the pilot, right?
Of course.
Sweet. All right. Okay, everybody. Great app.
I'm a tortured soul right now.
He does kind of look faint to me right now. All right,
man, that was really fun.
Okay, if any, we'd love to hear perfect sandwiches. In fact, maybe I'll just have Annie put that as a after the fact survey.
I love it.
People's favorite sandwich. All right, dude. Bye.
Bye.
All right, great.
All right, let's stop that. 1, 2, 3, stop. Sorry we went so long for your voice, dude.
I got to pack it in before my surgery.
Yeah.
Okay, make sure you save that. That was a long one.
I just did save it. It's all saved.
Okay, great. So you send me that, and I'll send you this.
Got it.
Okay.
Man, I hope like the foodgasm sounds weren't too much for people.
I think people are gonna friggin' love this episode, dude.
I did. It was so fun.
An hour and a half talking about sandwiches. All right. Okay, dude. I better go. Great talking to you.
All right, dude. All right. Yep. We'll talk soon.
Okay. Catch you later.
All right. Yep.
Bye.
Bye.